and I've had a rough couple of weeks.
I used to sell dope, now I don't sell nothing but hope.
Yeah, seriously, and I've had a rough couple of weeks. But again, what bitter herbs are you eating? So we're going to use lettuce. We're going to use romaine lettuce. Some people use horseradish, which is permissible, but it's disgusting. So I'm not going to be eating that. Somebody said kids' Bibles.
All right, Shalom. Shalom to the elect of Israel, whoever you might be out there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bracha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padat from the GMS Denver camp doing a quick lesson. Lord willing, it's not too long, but as you saw right there, man, this clip has been surfacing. All right, it's been circulating around the brotherhood, here at Great Millstone. And what you just saw there was the leadership of the group Genesis, formerly of Sakari. All right. Just on some real soft shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. The scriptures tell us to eat bitter herbs, man, for the Passover, the Pesach that we just recently held. And, he said it in a real, weak type of voice too, man. Like the spirit behind what he said was just off, man. I'm not going to be eating that because it's too bitter. Like, yo, come on, man. It's only one day. You can't eat a bitter herb. You can't eat some horseradish. All right. For Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. I mean, these are the leaders, man, of some of these Israelite groups. All right. That's just not the spirit that we got to be in, man. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of finding loopholes and shit like that in the scriptures, man. Look, man, the Lord is looking for soldiers, man. And if you can't eat no horseradish for one day, then that shows your character, man. It shows what type of spirit that you're in. And brothers have done many videos on this. I just want to, bring my take on it, and it's going to be in a broader perspective, focusing in on these so-called leaders, man. All Israel is not of Israel, man. And that means that all, Israelites are not part of the elect, man. Even some of those that are leaders of Israelite groups, they say the most damnable things. They bring forth heresies and, lies and pretty much discrediting the scriptures. They've been known for doing that. Saying the writings of Apostle Paul are not authoritative. Things like that, man. And it's just like, yo, it's crazy to see. But yeah, I'll play that one more time. Maybe we'll get some precepts.
I used to sell dope, now I don't sell nothing but hope.
Yeah, seriously, and I've had a rough couple of weeks. But again, what bitter herbs are you eating? So we're going to use lettuce. We're going to use romaine lettuce. Some people use horseradish, which is permissible, but it's disgusting. So I'm not going to be eating that.
So you see what I'm saying? He said it because it's disgusting. He couldn't take that light affliction for one day, man. And we're going to come into the worst time this earth has ever seen. But these are your leaders, man. So all you Israelites that are following cats like this, really consider, man. Okay, so here we have the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 8, going into the ceremony of, the high holy day known as the Passover or the Pesach. All right. It says, and they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. All right. Passover lamb or goat. Okay, you're supposed to eat that, with bitter herbs and unleavened bread. And the bitter herbs have a significant role in, this ceremony, man. Matter of fact, let's get into it. You gotta realize, man, everything is spiritual, okay? And we're spiritual men here at Great Millstone. All right. Let's see here. All right, check this out. Second paragraph. Let me see if I can highlight it. Okay. It says, rather than a savory seasoning for the meat, the Most High called for bitter herbs meant to symbolize Israel's bitter existence under Pharaoh's oppressive rule. As the Hebrews ate the bitter herbs would remind them how their cruel Egyptian enslavers made their lives bitter with harsh labor and brick and mortar and all kinds of work in the fields. In all their harsh labor, the Egyptians worked them ruthlessly. The unleavened bread will remind them how they had to flee in haste. The bread had no time to rise. So yeah, man, it's all spiritual and it's symbolic. Okay. And the very fact that he made that statement, the way he said, because it's disgusting, I'm not going to eat that. He doesn't have the capacity to endure hardness as a soldier, man. How the hell are you going to endure hardness as a soldier, but you can't even eat, a piece of horseradish on the Passover? And this very well could be the last Passover. It's always a serious time, in Israel, man, when the Pesach comes around. All right. And we're getting ready to go through a bitter time coming, in the near future, man, known as Jacob's trouble. And if you can't do that, man, that shows you have a weak spirit, man. All right. And, I don't personally want nobody with that weak of a spirit to be a leader over me. Okay. Especially, when they're going off in the doctrine and, different things like that, man. There's another video clip I'm going to play as well of this particular group known as Genesis, which broke off from the Sakari. And that whole downfall, with Alazar, man, showing you that, man, these are corrupt men and the Lord is revealing them, man. Okay. All right, here we have the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Since I quoted it, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. The Lord called us to endure hardness. Eating a bitter herb such as horseradish is not that damn hard, man. But he couldn't even do that. Showing you the mindset behind some of these so-called leaders in Israel, man. All right. I mean, yeah, man. Let's get a few more. But before I go on, I want to actually make another point. So if they're not able to eat the bitter herb, horseradish for the high holy day of the Passover, because it's nasty, it's disgusting to them. That's a very effeminate spirit, man. And brothers have been getting on that guy, Hassad, all right, for saying that, statement. But the thing is that if you can't do that, how the hell are you going to endure hardness for your brother next to you? Because when Esau comes down having great wrath, you're going to be persecuting the church and those who believe in Yahweh Shai. All right. You see what I'm saying? How are you going to endure hardness, man? How are you going to keep your integrity when the pressure is applied to you if you can't even do that? This is the type of person that's going to be giving brothers up, man. I wouldn't be near guys like that can't even eat a horseradish for Yahweh Shai on the Passover. They'll be the first ones to give you up to the authorities, man. Shit, all Esau got to do is put him in the holding cell for 2 hours and he'd give up the whole congregation. Think about it, man. All right, here we have the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and verse 8. Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. So the Lord is raising up real men in these last days. All right. And the elder apostles always tell us, man, in order to be a man of the Lord, you got to be a man first. All right. The Lord ain't raising up no weak, effeminate, Israelites, man, to be the governing body of the nation. All right. You see what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, it's just a character, analysis of Hassad, man, one of the leaders of that group known as Genesis. All right. Just putting it out there. The Lord requires us to be men, to endure hardness, man, to be uncomfortable and still keep our integrity, to endure persecution and all type of different things that are coming our way. All right. And if you can't eat a piece of horseradish on the Passover, I mean, how you gonna make it, man? You're not willing to suffer a little bit for your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It just lets you know the spirit that's in some of these people, man, is being revealed. Here we have the book of Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach, in the Apocrypha, chapter 19 and verse 29. It says, a man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. All right. So you got to be able to have discernment, man. Spiritual discernment. You can tell, a person's character by how they move, man, how they act. Okay. And by the things that come out of their mouth. All right. That's what defiles a man. The things that come out of your mouth, man, because that's what comes from your heart, man, or your mind. You see? And he showed his mind state that he's not willing to suffer even a little bit, So there you go, man. The Lord, he tells us, to judge righteous judgment. And we're not, getting on him just because we ain't got nothing better to do, or we're just, picking on him, man. It's just like, look, man, that if I heard anybody say that in GMS, amongst my camp, I would look at them sideways, man. That would be like some weird shit to say at the Passover. I don't want to eat the horseradish because it's too nasty. Like that's some weak, effeminate type shit to say, man. And I wouldn't really want to go into battle with somebody like that, man. Or look at them to be a leader of men. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, the king. The king is effeminate and weak. How are the soldiers going to feel about going into battle, man, under a weak ass king? I'm just using an example. All right. The leadership is supposed to be the one showing that they're able to endure hardness, man. And the leaders here at GMS, they've been through all type of different things, man. Still going through different trials and tribulations. All right. They're enduring. They've been tested, over the years, man. And they're holding faithful to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. They haven't wavered in the doctrine. They haven't, put their energy in the vain, endeavors outside of this truth and put it on camera. And I'm getting ready to show you that example right now, because that's exactly what these Genesis cats do. All right. Let's go ahead and play that clip real quick, man. So here's a clip from Holy Bible Defenders. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah to that brother. All right. And also the previous clip that I showed you, that was from GMS Vegas sit downs. The elder Karatazar, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah to that elder as well. So let's go ahead and play a little bit of this. This is the Genesis Passover concert. Check it out.
Genesis on your mind. Genesis on the grind.
Big G's, not the little
Not
ones.
the little ones.
Big G's, not the little
Not
ones.
the little ones.
Big G's, not the little ones. Stay down till the missiles come. Big G's, not the little
Not
ones.
the little ones.
Big G's, not the little
Not
ones.
the little ones.
Big G's, not the little ones. And I heard they want smoke, I'ma sizzle some. Yeah, this ain't a rap, it's a eulogy. Killed every hater that was acting like they cool with me. I ain't never shook and I'm a rider. They say they want beef, then I'm cooking like I'm Kaya. Never been a pseudo, I ain't Billy Carson. You just like to show it off, I'll be really parking. Trying to steal my shine, get your own lighting. And I got these niggas scared like the drone sightings. Sis try to play me turn savage on her. I don't know who she thought I was, but I ain't Travis Hunter. Forgive me, Lord, you know I ain't live a proper life. Wanna know what nigga, what's his mama and his papa like? I hear him saying
All right. So yeah, I'm going to pause there right there. I can't really stand and listen to anymore. But yeah, man, this is what they were doing on the Passover, man. And as you know, the Passover is a solemn assembly. All right. The Israelites of old, all right, in in the first Passover, they ate the Passover with haste. All right. Taking it serious, man. And, you know, a lot of people, they bring up Josiah's Passover because that was a Passover that was extravagant and and whatnot. But come on, man, you got to be able to judge the spirit. That's all I'm saying, man. Okay, what spirit are you in? What spirit are your leaders in? Are they getting ready for what's coming? Are they preparing you for Jacob's trouble, to be in the right mindset? Or are they in that party mindset? Yahweh Shai's Passover, we bring this up too. That was right before he was betrayed to be crucified, man. All right. Serious, heavy time in Israel. And, you know, you just got to be able to discern spirits, man. We're getting ready to go into Jacob's trouble. And, you know, being in this mindset is not really convenient, man, to show this to your congregation. You should be preparing them for the battle. Let's get a quick precept on that. So here we have the book of Ezekiel, chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 1 and get down to the point I want to make. But it says, and the word of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. And he had on a hat during the Passover, man. And the Lord tells you that it's a shame for a man to cover his head while prophesying and praying. They do all of that. All right. In their videos, they reading the scriptures with their hats on. All right. Disobeying the scriptures, right? These are the prophets that we prophesy against. All right. Coming with false doctrines and things like that. Not just Genesis, but also these other groups. All right. Verse 3, it says, thus saith the Lord power. Woe, that means destruction, unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. All right. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Ye have not gone up into the ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord Yahweh. You see? All right. They're not getting their people ready. They got them in a party mindset, man, in a mirth type of spirit. When the Lord's getting ready to return, and we know that when the Lord returns, when the day of the Lord approaches, it's going to be hell on earth, man. All right. Here at GMS, man, you know, this is what we push, man. We push the seriousness of the scriptures. Okay, yeah, we get together and we do things from time to time. I'm not saying we just sit around in the corner all day. Nah, man, but we don't put it on camera and promote it out there, especially not on the Passover and High Holy Day. It's in the times that we're in. Okay, that's just the point, man. They're not preparing them, you know, for the time that we're in. I'll get ready to close it. All right. This is Matthew chapter 7 verse 15. Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. All right. And information has came out that the leadership of, you know, groups such as the Sakari have been extorting their, you know, members. Now, I'm not too sure on Genesis. They broke off from the Sakari, but they were, you know, a part of some of that was going on before the breakup. All right. And the fact that they're selling merchandise and all this shit, man, and it just shows you their spirit, right? All right. Slandering, you know, the true men of the Lord, talking about we were rapists and PDF files and, you know, all those type of things, man. All right. That's wicked, you know, activity. All right. Oh, I'm gonna go back. And that's something that the true prophets will not do. The true prophets will not bear false witness. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Or you can tell people by how they move, man. Their actions. Actions speak louder than words, man. That's their fruits. The fruit of their doings. Okay? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. All right? Breaking down the scriptures the wrong way, lying to the congregations. That's what, you know, some of these groups do. All right, IUIC being one of them. All right, breaking down the mark of the beast prophecy incorrectly, amongst other things. because they're a corrupt tree, man. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. They can't help it, man. All right? The Lord designed certain men to be false prophets, man, to mislead those who he doesn't want. Because those who ain't right in the spirit, they're going to be following these cats to their own destruction. All right? Birds of a feather flock together, and they flying right into the trap, man, because they offending the Lord in a lot of the things that they do, especially when it comes to, you know, adding and taking away from the word, man. The Lord is clearly against that in the scriptures, and they've done that amongst many other things, man. Every tree that bringeth forth or that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. That means the Lord gonna judge them, man. And we're in the time of judgment. And they out here doing concerts, man, you know, rap concerts at the Passover, when the focus should be on Yahweh Shai, man. They want the focus to be on themselves, man. They like the clout. They like the fame and the glory. Okay? We're not about that over here at Great Millstone. I just say that much. We always magnify Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because that's what it's all about, man. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. All right? So by their actions, you know their mind state. You know their mentality. You know what spirit they're coming in. They're coming in the spirit of the world. Okay? We're not coming in the spirit of the world. So, and that's a characteristic of the true prophets. The Lord Yahweh Shai said, ye are not of the world. So, hey, think about it. But I'm in this lesson right here, man. You know, matter of fact, I got one more. We'll close it. All right, Jeremiah 3:15, heavy hitter. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, all right, meaning his mind, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. You see, in that video clip was not giving any knowledge and understanding. It was for vainglory. All right. You see, the Lord has pastors or teachers according to his mind, man. They're going to feed the congregation. They're going to feed the lambs and sheep of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay. That's why we do our videos. We don't do our videos for vainglory or anything like that, man. Okay. We're here to give you the word, the message, the understanding of the prophecies. All right. And what you need to, you know, get close to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's what we do, man. We go into the history and things like that. Different accounts of old. All right. We're not here to promote ourselves and sell merchandise and things like that. We're here to feed the Lord's lambs and, hey, be those humble servants. Other than that, man, anything outside of that is vanity. So I'm in this lesson right here. It's up to you to decide who are the true prophets, man. The elect are going to find the true prophets sent by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because they are here on the earth. So I'm in this lesson right here. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, a Kwam Yasharala and a Bible Ball. Shalom.